Hey guys, Greg Sweet here. You just got your paddle monkey and we're going to show you how to install it on your Master Series machine or any other machine that you have out there. It's a base. Okay, the first thing that you guys are going to want to do is go ahead and grab this. This is our handy dandy little stir, okay? Sometimes when you get them in the box, these things will be bent up like this or bent up like that or whatever, okay? These are bendable and pliable. It's also TIG welded on the bottom, very nice weld. First thing you're going to do is put this in the center and see how close it is, okay? You notice how these are a little bit too high, that's a little bit too high. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this and I'm going to bend it down really easy, okay? Not too much force. And then we're going to make sure that it's got a nice, oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. See how nice and close that is? That's about as close as you want. So as this is stirring down there, it's stirring the popcorn. Absolutely perfect. Next thing we're going to show you is how to install this on the paddle monkey before we put it on the top. Allen bolts right there, okay? First thing you're going to notice on this is there's a little spot for a key. See that little key spot right there? Get that nice and close. Okay, what we're going to do is go ahead and line the keys up. Okay? And then we're going to take this and we're going to tighten this into the keyhole. Okay, so it doesn't move. Nice. Ah, that's good. Okay? And then we're going to install the paddle. The paddle is going to go all the way up. So we're going to do this, tighten it. Okay, this key is pretty much finger tight for now, and that's the way we want to keep it. We're going to give it a little snug tight. Okay, snug it up just a little bit. And snug. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is show you how to line this up on your machine so it's perfectly centered. This one is about 29 and about 29 and a half, 29 and 3/4, okay? Next thing we're going to do is go ahead and measure from here, which is the tip of the bowl, all the way to the end. This is 4 1/4. We're going to move the 4 1/4 all the way over here, and you see this little mark that we just made, right? That's 4 1/4, and then we're going to go ahead and measure from here. Half the size of the bowl was 14 7/8, okay? So we're going to go down to here 14 7/8, and that's going to give you your perfect centered hole right there, okay? So we know that we're going to be really close. So what we did is we went ahead and put a little mark there on this side, and then we come over and put another little mark here on that side. And what we're going to do is we're going to set the paddle monkey up on top of the machine, and then go ahead and drill the holes so we can mount it. Okay? Might be a little tight, so you might have to do a little jiggling around and stuff. Most of you are pretty right on with your measurements, but if you're not, you might have to pull this out a little bit or use a file or something, because it just might happen that way, okay? So what we did is we went ahead and put this on there, and then we're going to take our drill, okay? So the holes are going to be perfectly lined up, right? Because we're already in the center here. We've got our hole there, and what we're going to take is our brand new, just to secure it, okay? So you secure it in there, and just finger tight. You don't have to crank it down right now, just finger tight. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to walk around here. We're going to make sure this thing's in the center, okay? See how it's just a little bit off there, right? There's the center of the bowl. That's a little bit off. I'm going to go ahead and take a little rubber mallet. Bam, see that? Real super easy. We throw it on there. Oh yeah, that baby's in the center. Now, to make sure that it's in the center, I'm going to go ahead and plug it in and turn it on to see how it's stirring before I drill that last hole, okay? So take the plug in like this, okay? This thing's so awesome. There we go. Okay, look at that. Okay, so you got rocking and rolling of it because you don't have it tight. Excellent. Gotta go rest a little bit. Hallelujah. Get that thing through. I'm going to put on the second bolt here and put it in there just like that. Okay. Ready to go. Now, last thing. Ready? Okay, so now we're going to put that in there like that. We're going to grab our little bolt right there. Guys, you can do this by yourself, but if you have a couple guys, you know, you and another person helping you, makes it a lot easier, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and install that nice and easy. Bam, look at that. Woo! Now, the last thing that we're going to show you how to do is trim off the excess, okay? Some of you guys have these what we call oil slides on the back, and so the paddle monkey doesn't fit exactly right on this, and so you might have to trim it, okay? Trim it off. Super simple, guys. Thank you so much. Igor's just cutting it. It's super, super simple. The aluminum's super soft. We make it that way, so it's really nice. And these shears are just normal shears. You can see it happening right now. And what we do is we just cut that thing straight across like that. Takes a couple minutes, actually a couple seconds, about 37 seconds. Okay, and you notice how we got to just cut a little bit more. So what we're going to do is we're going to bingo. Okay, you're going to have a little gap in the back, but no big deal. Thanks, guys. In the paddle monkey, make sure that you use red Loctite on all the bullets. So nothing is never come apart. Okay? I'm going to play this thing down. Shut. Bam. Okay, now the paddle monkey's totally solid. We've still got it plugged in, so we're going to test it one last time and just make sure that that thing's nice and centered. Oh yeah, look at that, baby. That thing is ready to pop some popcorn, guys. You've seen the videos. It's absolutely amazing. It's going to make way more money for your family. It's going to put more money in your pocket. Guys, the paddle monkey, the paddle chimp is the way to go. Thanks for joining me.